I work at the World Bank's Education Global Practice. I've been here for nearly 7 years, and there are two main kinds of things I do. I work on projects, so I work with governments on designing projects, helping implementation, as well as monitoring and evaluation. And the second kind of thing I do is I work on research. So most recently I worked on the World Development Report 2018, which was on learning. That's what I do at the bank. So, there are two things which have been striking out in studies in the past 5 to 6 years. One is the high levels of unemployability of recent graduates. And the second is the changing nature of work. It's becoming increasingly difficult to define what tomorrow's work will be like. And so what we need now are young people who are able to adapt to different conditions, who have the basic foundational skills, and then can manage and negotiate different kinds of workplace skills. And for this to happen, they need a range of skills. So they need cognitive skills, they need technical skills, but they really need socioeconomic skills, because these are the skills that make the other two really work. So I'd say that's been the reason for growing emphasis on these kinds of skills. And we know also that these skills do matter for labor market returns. We have a number of studies which show that employers value these skills. We do know now that people with higher levels of socio-emotional skills tend to earn more. Of course, the exact percentage gain in wages depends upon the measure that you're using. So we do have a fair amount of robust evidence now that suggests that these skills really do matter for individuals as well as, of course, for society. I think we need much easier ways of measuring these skills. So we need instruments which are not very long, and also instruments which are easy to implement so that you can do these relatively quickly. We need instruments that you can use in household surveys that can be incorporated into household surveys, and those that can be incorporated into employer surveys. I'd say that kind of thing would help us tremendously in terms of increasing our knowledge base on socio-emotional skills.